Chapter 2, The Castle of the Dragon. My name is Azzavhar or Azza. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so there's 2 crystal skulls that we can pick up on this stage. We can also get a weapon upgrade, as well as some other bits and bobs. So let's push on forward. We have a notebook we can grab just here. Some enemies just around the corner. Get this started. Okay, so that takes care of those. Head on down the stairs, and I believe there's a shop at the bottom of the stairs. It's also an upgrade shop. Got some doggos. Usually the Lunar staff is quite good for the doggos. You basically press heavy attack and it kind of creates like a blender type move, spin to win. So you can just sort of catch them in that. It's usually quite safe. Sometimes they can get through, but usually quite safe. So the shop is now blue. So what that means essentially is we get 1 weapon upgrade, and then the shop will turn into a normal shop after that. So we're going to upgrade the Lunar staff, take that to level 2, and it also gets a cool visual upgrade as well. And what we'll do, we'll test the 360 spin. So on the previous episode, I did mention it, we did give it a quick try, but apparently it didn't work at level 1. But it does work at level 2. So looks like the Lunar staff has to be level 2. Basically with that, I'm just spinning the left analog stick around in a 360 spin, and then pressing heavy attack. And he does that sort of spin. You can also do that and then hold down heavy attack. It turns it into like a spin to win ultimate technique, which comes in really useful. We'll give that a try in just a sec. Just going to grab some items and then head on in. So let's put that into action. So spin the stick, hold down heavy, let go of heavy. Got interrupted unfortunately. So let's try it again. Get some distance. Didn't get the spin in that time, but we'll give it a shot. Here we go. So it comes in quite useful against, if you've got like a bunch of enemies, you're surrounded by a bunch of enemies like that, then the 360 variant is really useful. Absolutely annihilates these enemies. Obviously, you don't have to do the 360 version. You can just do the standard version as well if you want to. Like, whatever works best for you. Might be one more enemy. Okay, so we clear that area out. We pick up the chest. That gives us Life of the Gods. Then head on back. You can also use your items here, so if you want to restock up on anything, feel free to use any items that you've got and then buy some more. Then we can push forward. There's an item here, I think it's just a notebook, yep. Push it on forward. I'm going to try and get these all in the spin to win. We can do. That should take care of those, yep. So other than that, I think there's a body around here somewhere. That door is closed. I've got a body here. A herb. We can't pick any up, so we might as well use the one that we've got and then pick it up. And push on forward. There is a crystal skull quite close, so you jump down into this water. You want to hold down A to go under the water, and the crystal skull is just here. Like I mentioned before, I've picked it up already, so you can't actually see it on my game file, but it's just here, so make sure to grab that. And we'll push on forward. Just tap A on the water surface there to get the sort of water run. Got grabbed there, but there we go. Let's push on forward. We've got some dogs in here, so just going to use the heavy attack. If you are getting sort of attacked, then feel free to pop your block button and dodge away, get some space. So you're able to start attacking again. Counter-attack technique. It's just holding down block and then you press light attack or heavy attack just after you sort of receive the enemy's attack. Okay, so that is that's that. Got a body just here. Ultimate guidance. I think that may talk about the ultimate technique. Basically, what you can do is push the left analog stick in a certain direction during the ultimate technique itself, and sometimes the ultimate technique will be sort of like pushed or guided in a certain direction during the technique. We've also got the Falcon's Talons here, so pick those up. Then head on back. So sometimes you can guide the... Let's try it with the sword, perhaps. During the ultimate technique, even though we can't seem to get one pop in, so I need to get some space to be able to show you. Let's create some space with ninpo. Sometimes push it in a certain direction and it will attack the enemy that you are pointing the stick towards. Depending on the situation, it doesn't always work too well, but sometimes that might come in useful. Okay, so that clears that. Then we can push forward. So we got the item here already. Let's switch to Lunar Staff. So you'll notice that I'm basically kind of like jumping away sometimes and creating like a little bit of space before I do the charge. Can't really do it with that ranged guy, so I've got to take him out first. There we go. So we absorbed a blue essence there, so basically what that does is with the blue essence, if you absorb it, if you absorb it via the charge, the ultimate technique charge, then you don't actually gain any health back, but it instantly puts you at a level 2 ultimate technique charge. This talks about the Azzavhar ninja drop. So you can sometimes choose to absorb the blue essence if you want an instant level 2 ultimate technique charge. Just going to work our way up here now. So sometimes these can be a bit of a pain in the butt because you're trying to climb up and sometimes like shoot you off the side about 100 times before you actually get to climb up. So we've got a chest up there with some health in it. There we we go, and now we have 2 archers. There we go. Push on forward. Pop a cheeky ninpo there. There we go. We've got a save point and a shop here as well. Okay, so let's first of all we'll grab the save point, so we're at full health. We could then do with using some of the mushrooms, put us up to 3 ninpo uses. Then just buy whatever from the store. And push on forward. Ninja flip up. Gonna charge behind this wall to avoid the archer. Then we'll go for the archer. Usually the archers will die quite quick. They tend to get taken out a lot faster. Notebook there about the counter attack. I'll switch to the sword here actually. The ninpo for that guy. Okay, that clears that. I can push on forward. We're kind of at the castle now. Health restore there. Guillotine throw. That's X and A while jumping forward to throw an enemy. Sometimes come in useful. So grab that chest there, lots of cash in there. Gonna go for probably the staff again. What I'm trying to do here as well is trying to get the enemies onto this. It talks about escape and a grab, so basically spin around your left stick and then sort of button mash to escape grabs a bit faster. I'm trying to get the enemies here onto this like stairway, so it lets us clip more enemies with our attacks. We kind of get like more bang for your buck kind of thing. Okay, push on forward, jump on over. Jump on down. Okay, so just take out these enemies in here. And pop a cheeky save. And then I believe we got access to the bow here. We do. So grab the bow. And push on forward. So in here, it basically just teaches you about the bow and arrow. It's got an auto lock on. You can zoom in if you want to. So not too much really going off here. Basically just press left trigger to aim the bow, and then it kind of like auto aims if there is an enemy there, it locks onto them, and then just right trigger to take them out. So that is that. Then moving forward, got this guy again. So I believe the Lunar Staff Ultimate Technique charge still works, if memory serves here. So let's... can't actually see them. No, I tried to turn the camera there, but it wasn't having any of it, so... yeah, it still works. Still works a charm, so... feel free to just do that twice, and there you go. That's the fight. So, moving forward. Pushing on. We've got a Crystal Skull quite close. Let's check behind here. I think there's a chest. There is. We've got some ninpo there. So you could have used all your ninpo in that fight if you want to. Get a full ninpo back. Can't carry any more of that. Might as well use it and then pick it up. Up the stairs. Got some enemies in here. There is. That guy's still going. There we go. Enemy drops down here, so just watch out. Got a save point. So we can head on up, and we've got a couple of bits and bobs that we need to do up here. So first, a bunch of enemies will kind of run out for a little while. You can basically just bow and arrow these enemies if you want to. Just auto lock on and fire away. That's that. This will drop down, but we're going to go over to the sides first of all. So we've got both sides to explore. Just diagonally run towards the wall. Jump over. I think in potentially previous versions of Ninja Gaiden 2, you may have had to have shoot these. Not 100% sure though. However, we don't need to, so basically what we're going to do is go around the back here, grab this mushroom here. Just be careful of this trapdoor because you'll fall down. We may go down that in just a second. I believe the skull is just here. Once again, it's not on this save file, but there is a crystal skull right here, so just make sure to grab this crystal skull. Other than that, that's kind of this area cleared out. Curious to see if they spawn any essence or anything. Let's just check down here. That just takes us back to the save point, so that's all good. Maybe able to shoot... I think it's that. Yeah, you can shoot that and it gives us some blue essence, so feel free to grab that if you want to. And then jump on up. There's a chest hidden behind the camera there. There is. Some cash in there. Then we've got a save point. A few more enemies to take out. Okay, that's clear for now, so push on forward. And through here, a few more items to pick up. Can use bow and arrow in here as well, it's quite useful. Take those out. I think there's a chest. got some useful stuff in it. Maybe we have to drop down and get the chest. Oh, there it is. So Lives of the 1,000 Gods. Make sure to bag that. Permanent health increase. I think there's something also hidden down here. So we have a save point. And potentially a shop. Yeah, shop as well. So what you could do is use your items. If you need to use any of the devil's mushrooms, feel free to use those. And stock up on stuff. Head on back up. The boss fight is quite close. Yeah, but before you go to the doors, just check behind here, around the back of the stairs here. Got Life of the Gods here, so make sure to grab that before heading into the boss. Then go to the doors. And boss fight time. Not sure if the ultimate technique works too well on this boss. I don't think it does. Oh, it actually does. I think in this version of the fight it does, but then in later versions it doesn't. Just getting it to actually connect and work. Keeps jumping over it, so I'll try for level 1 instead. Failing that, we can also do basically hold down block and then wait until he's kind of at the end of his combo and then get in your attacks at the end of his combo. So you kind of like listen out for him finishing up whatever he's doing and then place your attacks as he's kind of finalizing what he's doing. Usually leaves him open to attack, so just listen out for his combo, wait for it to finish, and then deliver your attacks at the end. I'm not sure if ninpo works, but I want to give it a try. I don't think it does, it dodges it. I'm going to test the ultimate technique a few more times. It's probably not the best approach. So we'll go for the attacks after his combos. We'll switch to the sword, actually. Dragon Sword will do more damage for us. You want to run and dodge to avoid that. Just spam your attack if you do get into a weapon lock like that. So basically, like I say, with the combos, just look out for the end of his combo chain, and then try and get in your attacks at the end of his combo chain. That's usually the best time to get in your attacks, like so. You may find that sometimes the ultimate technique does connect and does work, but a more reliable way of doing that is waiting for the end of his combo and then getting your attacks as he's finishing his combo. Usually leaves him open to attack. Okay, so that is the end of chapter 2. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, remember to like, subscribe and drop a comment. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.